Hey, it is O.R.A.C.L.E, and today, this is a very huge announcement. I have finally finished the Oracle Beyblade Burst system. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, which many of you probably don't, I am starting a Beyblade manga, and as you all know, a Beyblade series needs a new system. So I have came up with the very first ever new Beyblade Burst system, which is the O.R.A.C.L.E system. And if you don't know what O.R.A.C.L.E stands for, it stands for Origin Repair Analysis Calculation Laminating Engine, which is pretty much turning 2D drawings into 3D models, which is what this is. So you can see here, this is the O.R.A.C.L.E layer. This is all the pieces together. Now, I'm going to show you how this works. So first, you take it apart, and I'll show you each individual piece. Hold on. So here are all the pieces spread out. Now I'm going to show one piece at a time. Here is your O.R.A.C.L.E chip. Now the chip is very standard, and the teeth are on it, which actually, if you look close, there is neither slopes nor teeth. So there's no slopes and no teeth here. It's just flat. Which with slopes, if they were slopes, they actually have a little slope that goes up and locks the bay. Well, this is flat, so it doesn't even have normal teeth. So yeah, and these two holes up here are for the two little bolts that hold these in, which looks like this when you put it together. Just slide the bolts inward, like this, and there you go. So that is the O.R.A.C.L.E chip. Now the next piece that I'm going to talk about first is the O.R.A.C.L attack ring. So this system, first off, is based off of Plastic Gen and Sparking. Pretty much a fusion of both of these series. So if you don't know, Sparking, of course, has the ring and chip. And so does Plastic Gen, as you can see here. So it does take a bit from each series. But yeah, this is the O.R.A.C.L ring, as you can see here, 4 points, which is what holds it on the O.R.A.C.L base. Line it up, and it just clicks in like that. So yeah, this is the O.R.A.C.L ring. Now, right now there is nothing on it because this is just the prototype. This is Proto 02. Prototype 1 failed. So yeah, this is the second prototype. As you can see, right now there is nothing here, but this is just a prototype. So yeah. Now this is the interesting piece I want to talk about. This is your O.R.A.C.L base. Now, as you can see, this does take a little bit from Hasbro, since they put that in the middle. But there is a reason there is only one bar right here. There's a real reason. I'm going to get to that later. But, as you can see here, there are 4 corners. And you can put it in like this. Now, there is one thing I do want to talk about. That you can get it to where the bolts overlap the block like this. But this might hurt the bay. Or actually, who knows? That could come up with a Phoenix with this. Because, like this, you can't put these long bolts in, which hold the ring on. Without these, then the ring would probably fly completely off. Which means you can make a Phoenix Beyblade out of this, which would be really cool to see. So yeah, it goes on just like that. Goes together. Alright, now how to put this Beyblade together. So first off, take your O.R.A.C.L chip and place it right in the middle, like so. It should just sit in there, like this. Next, take your 2 bolts, push them through, and then you'll hear a slight click, like that. Let me record for this one. Listen close. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Oh, I didn't push down. Okay. Yeah, this system is still working out its kinks. And plus, I've not really messed around with this system much. So there's one bad thing about this. If you're using a printer like mine, a lot of these will have extra plastic on it, which does interfere a little bit with the system. So if any of you do take the model for this and try to make your own Beyblades, I would recommend using Shapeways, which their projects are really good. Oh, just plastic. Okay. I'm sorry that this is taking me forever, but here we go. There we go. There's the click. And now the O.R.A.C.L.E chip is in. Now these bolts, they do hold it tight, but not extremely tight. Just enough to where the chip doesn't fall out. Yeah. Next, take your O.R.A.C.L.E ring and align the circles to where they overlap, and then just push it in. Hear the click. Now, as I said, my printer is not a industrial printer, so my bolts will break a lot because I'm not using super strong plastic. So yeah. So as you can see, while I was taking this apart, one of the bolts broke. But yeah, this can be fixed. I have already fixed this stuff. But yeah, since we have one, I'm going to show you what you do. So, take this one bolt, align it up until it goes in, and then just push it in like so. Here it click. And as you can see here, it pokes out just a tiny bit. And I'll just throw this bolt in, just so it don't fly out anyway. See, I like that. It's in there, as you can see. Now, the tricky part is taking this apart, which I will show you later on. So yeah. So, as of right now, I have no discs made yet. And one more thing. If any of you do not use a dash driver unless you're getting the chip made of metal or a super industrial plastic. That is the one problem with this. The no slopes and no teeth are too strong for dash drivers and will rip the whole chip piece off. So yeah, that is a little warning. Do not use dash drivers. If so, I'd recommend using normal Takara Tomy. Because Hasbro's, with this system, they are very weak. But Takara Tomy's normal drivers, they do the job pretty well. So yeah. So here it is, the O.R.A.C.L layer. Alright, let me move all this stuff and do a little test spin. So there is one problem, which you guys can probably see. If I shake it, it falls off. So there is no launcher, as of now, that don't work with it, but it does kinda. There you guys go. Now I'm going to do one holding it down. Full power. That is the O.R.A.C.L layer. Now to take this apart and to show you its secret gimmick. Now some of you probably noticed this at the beginning of the video, which is the left spin O.R.A.C.L chip. This is the left spin version. Now just to show you, take this apart, hold these in, and push down on the chip until both pieces fall out. Then just push these out, and voila, you have taken out the chip. Now for the ring, you do the opposite. Flip it over and push inward, but not too hard, and slowly push it down. Like so. And if you don't want to do it like that, because you might be scared to break it. So, let me just show you. Take a screwdriver, or these pliers that I have, hold it in, push the bolt out, and pull it out like that. And then do it like that. But now, I'm going to show you the secret gimmick, the big deal with this system. So, as you all know, you can put in a right spin chip like this. And this is a right spin base, right spin. As you can see here, right spin lines up perfect. Now, some of you are probably wondering what in the world am I going to do with this? So, flip your layer upside down, put in your left spin chip, and then put in your bolts. So, as you can see here, these rings, these layers, are dual spin. They are a dual spin system. All you have to do is flip it upside down. As you can see, this is the right spin side, this is the left spin side. And guess what? Since the attack ring you make for right spin is going this direction, if you flip it upside down, it's going the same direction. So no damage will happen to your base, which, if you don't know, is just like World Spriggan. As you can see, the head right here, the eye is going this direction. Same here, eye going this direction. So yeah, it is just like World Spriggan. And if you're wondering, yes, you can still put it together. It's just a little bit janky. There we go. Left spin. Now a little test launch here. Get my left spin sparking launcher. Get back here. Stay in camera. You gotta show everyone that you are here. There we go. So yes, this is left spin and right spin. And all you need... Come on. Let go. All you need is the opposite chip. So if you have a left spin and right spin Oracle Bay, all you need to do for normal spin, right spin here, just pop the chip out, flip it over, and then you can put your left spin chip in. Now for left spin, these bolts are a little bit harder to get in, but they should work. There it is. That is the secret gimmick of my system. So now, some of you are probably wondering, how does this Beyblade perform? Well, that is what I'm going to show you right now. So, since I need my DB Fafnir, I'm not going to be using the kick driver, but I will be using my Orbit metal driver right here. So I'm going to use 0 star Orbit metal right here. And I do have my stadium right here with me. Alright, so I'm going to back up. Let me get everything set up, and I'll show you one battle with it. Okay, I'm going to do one round in left spin and one round in right spin. But for right now, we're going to start in right spin against Vanish Fafnir. So, let me launch the Oracle Bay first. Now, the layer does weigh a little bit. It weighs about as much as Vanish Fafnir's layer, except if you take out the armor. So yeah, it weighs as much as the chip and the Ring of Vanish. Now, I'm not going to be releasing the model just yet, because there's still some things I have to work out. And look, it outspun Fafnir. So yeah, there's still a few things I need to work out. And I will be creating a launcher for this system. But I'm first going to make the prongs where all you guys have to do is just unscrew it, pop it in, and then turn it back in. And you should be able to use this Beyblade without holding it down. Now, I'm going to put it in left spin, and then we'll go up against World Spriggan. Okay, it is now in left spin. The left spin chip. Hold it down. And there we go. As you can see, it works exactly the same as right spin. Except the ring is upside down. So, give me your honest opinion about the system. Do you like it? Is it... I can tell it's very different from any other Beyblade Burst system, but it does pay homage to the others. And I will be doing some little things with DB Disc for this system, if you guys want to try it. Now, this system is still in the works, but I will let some of you guys use the system for yourselves. And it just beat World Spriggan. So yeah, once I work everything out, I will do a video on releasing the model for this. And I will let any of you go ham with this as long as you put my name in the description that I am the creator of this. So yeah. But there we go. That is the O.R.A.C.L.E system. So yeah, this system did take over a month to work with. Actually, about 2 months to work with to get this system up and running. But now I have fixed it. And when I do release this, if there are any problems, please tell me in the comments. Or just email me back. So yeah, here is the left swim chip. So tell me what you guys think about this system in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And it is very strange that this base is dual spin. Yeah. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.